an intro. I'm pretty sure that's it. Welcome to Press That Button. Your host, Shannon Craig, PhD.
Let's go live.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jason. Every week we do this and we end up with some sort of like thumbnail splash screen, which is just the two of us laughing. We look so unserious. And I don't want to take that away by having an intro video.
We keep it. I think we keep it for sure. We could do a fancy produced intro video, music and splash screen, but I'd rather just laugh about pressing this button.
I think every single week it just gets funnier. It compounds even more because it gets more silly and more ludicrous, and I love that.
For sure. So I believe you're up this week with some new tech.
I am up this week with some new tech. And Jason, as people in tech, and I know all of our friends who are watching are also people in tech, one of the things that we do not like is being tracked. So, there are many times that I will open incognito window, or I will go search on Halligan's phone because I'm like, I don't need to be tracked when I'm trying to, do some solid research, particularly on products. You know what I mean? Don't you hate that?
I do, and I have to confess, though, unfortunately, in my agency, we run retargeting campaigns, so we are responsible for the treadmill or the pair of shoes that follows you around, as any, in this day and age, any good marketing campaign should have. If you're running paid ads, you should be running some sort of retargeting. We just know that the data and the conversion numbers are worth it, but it is annoying. So as a consumer, I understand how frustrating that is. I've also, taken the bait myself on a number of different products and items where it's just like, all right, you got me. It's here. I keep seeing it. I'm just going to pull the trigger and I'm going to buy those overpriced sweatpants.
On Saturday, I officiated Andrew's wedding, and the dress that I wore was one I definitely got influenced by. This dress, I looked at it one time. It's from like an internet brand, and it just kept following me around everywhere until finally I was like, I guess that's the dress.
That's awesome. I saw your photos. Your whole family looked beautiful and gorgeous as well. And congrats to McKenna and Andrew if they're watching as well. And then also it's today's my mom's birthday, so I don't think she even goes on YouTube or LinkedIn, but if she happens to watch, love you, Mom. Happy birthday.
Oh my gosh, happy birthday to your mom. She also had a beautiful wedding recently, and I was happy to be at that. So that is really cool. I actually hope Kenna and Andrew are not watching. I hope they're having a wonderful time on their honeymoon.
Yes. Absolutely. I feel like
Andrew. Let me show you. Today I have something that could have helped me escape that dress chasing me all around the interwebs.
Right.
Something that I found on the interwebs called HelpMoji.com, and I want to show it to you.
For sure. I'm excited to check it out.
All right, here's the thing that I love about HelpMoji. First of all, it has dark mode, and I know you, like me, are a big fan of dark mode.
Big fan.
So it's literally dark while we're going dark, and we are looking for research without allowing cookies to follow us around. So HelpMoji is an AI-powered internet research assistant. Now, it does have a sign-in feature, Jason, but one of the things I love the most is when we find something that does not require you to create an account just to use it, and this one doesn't. So
awesome. I'm assuming you'll probably get some sort of credits or usage for free, right? And then they'll step you into maybe unlimited usage.
Yes, so you can find that it is ad-free, it is free, it can work on any device or any browser. So if you're on your phone and you're standing in the middle of Target and you want to research something, you can do that.
Nice.
Yes. So if you sign in, it will actually save your queries, but let's just go ahead and do it without signing in. And I'm going to ask it, so tell me the best mattress for a middle-aged person who
this is so topical. I I was just talking about this that yeah, I'm like doing like this crazy intense research on all these different mattresses, right? Purple mattress, I think what's another one? Henry. There's so many out there, and it's really difficult to kind of compare them.
So challenging, and you'll see some come up over and over and over again, and one of the things that's hard when you're looking up new products is it's like the ones who have the biggest marketing spend wins. So
Right.
here's
It's
why I
easy.
love HelpMoji. First of all, it uses Gen AI to go in and say, we're going to give you an answer. Okay. So it's
Okay.
going to give you a report. And I love this. This is a beautiful thing. It says, hey, look, you're looking for a mattress for a middle aged person. Before we start to show you some products, here's some things that you should think about. So I love this, Jason. It's
Yeah.
product education first. Think about the firmness level, think about the material type, look for zone support, and then after you're slightly educated on the best mattress, it gives you some mattress recommendations. So it's telling us about Helix, Nectar, Wink Bed. These are the 5 that it tells you they think are the best for your back pain. You can see here, it pops up. This looks very similar to ChatGPT,
Okay.
Infinity Unlimited credits. All that it does is save your searches for you so you can see them. You can link them out and it opens to a new page, which, in the year of our Lord 2024, I love when it pops up a new tab so I can always go back to where I was. And
Yeah.
then it gives you conclusion. So it's really well written, like a 7th grade essay.
I see some links there, which is great. So we're gonna get some attribution to the actual website. So yeah, this is what I really like about this, Shannon, is that it's pretty no frills, right? And
Right.
kind of like this show. we're, we're- you're just doing the thing. It's here. Yeah, it's look, it's an LLM. It's using probably, I would assume, GPT or Claude or something. But yeah, this is great. And I think to be able to get that information, like you said, kind of I mean, there's going to be some bias because it's pulling from, search engines at this point and,
Sure.
any of the trained information, but you're not going to get inundated with those follow-up ads and kind of, because they will sway your decision-making process. The more you're seeing it, it just works, right? Which is
Yes.
the annoying part. It's the amazing part. It's two-pronged there. But I really like this. I think this is great if you're, I mean, even research on the consumer side, but then also, probably if you had to do some more, I don't know if it's professional research in the marketplace or academic research, you could probably get some good insight from here too, in addition to your regular GPT or chatbot.
Yeah, I think you're right. This could give you really quick, I mean, it's surface level research, but it's more research than I think I would have done looking at mattresses. I probably would have gone straight into, Google Shopping and let it bring up a few things and click through until I got so frustrated by the number of choices that I made no choices at all and then went to Costco and just bought whatever was in the
So,
aisle there.
how about this? I got a good one for you, right? So we're using HelpMoji to do the front end diligence and the research on the product. And then if you remember last week's episode, Spoken IO can give you the lowest price. So once you find that product that you're looking for, pop on over to Spoken, plug it in there, and then find it the cheapest anywhere you can online. I think that's
Oh,
the
boom.
there.
Boom. Try new techception.
Tiny exception. Absolutely. So if anybody hasn't seen that episode, that's available on YouTube. You can definitely check that out at New Tech Demos on YouTube. But man, this is pretty cool, and it's fun to see how some of this stuff does start to piece together, right? And you can kind of implement
Right.
it in your daily life because we're doing this stuff anyways, right?
We sure are. We
That's
definitely are. When I found this, I thought this would have saved me so many hours of, truly doom scrolling, going down the proverbial rabbit hole and getting myself to a place where I made 0 decisions at all.
yeah.
And I truly do love this piece. I love this piece where it's like, hang on a second. Above the fold, we're giving you no suggestions. We need you to understand what it is you're looking for because this is a pretty major decision.
Yeah, and especially with mattresses, they're not cheap, right? You're gonna
Right.
invest a considerable amount. as I believe you should, because you're spending so much time and how important sleep quality is. So, um,
So true. So I love HelpMoji. You can just click for new research. It gives you some suggestions, which I think is really cool. It's actually got talk
yeah,
search.
TikTok or talk feature there. Is that for TikTok integration?
It sure is. So you can conduct product research using TikTok videos. Now, we don't have TikTok in my house. I don't love the terms and conditions of TikTok, but I do know it's a very powerful and popular search engine, particularly for consumer goods.
Yes, traffic, user-based traffic is through the roof, which I understand why it's so highly adopted, but similar to you, not in this household as well. So,
It's pretty interesting though that it has it as an option. Here's your options. One, the internet writ large. Two, talk search. So you can see I just clicked on one of their suggestions. How durable are Stanley water bottles? And I can tell you from having some of those in my house,
didn't
they're
escape
fairly
that.
durable.
Didn't escape that trend.
Exactly. So this is interesting. So it gives you the brutally honest review of Stanley versus Awala, Stanley Slim bottle review. So this is driving you directly to individual consumers' reviews of products. So I think in the initial mode, the new research mode, it's going out, it's using the internet, and it's coming up with some suggestions. And
Yeah.
here, this is almost like that thing that we've been seeing in Amazon now, where it is creating AI reviews and then pointing you to a particular person's to show you how impact resistance is described by one particular person. So a little less meta, a little more one-on-one.
Yeah, super cool. Shannon, I love this. This is a great share for today.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't see many, outside the normal, AI dependent downsides, right? You have to be online, right? You're going to have limited knowledge based off of the model, right? Or inconsistent
Right,
results. There might be some hallucinations or some weird things there, but it's
right.
giving you that, it's setting the stage for you to go out and then do your own kind of research and then figure it out on your own. But I think that
Right.
the key, the ticker there is that I know I'm more cognizant and aware of like just the privacy side of things and the tracking side, right? And I think more and more users today are, just because we have been so kind of overwhelmed with, you know, any of the cookie, the privacy settings, the policies, and it's been kind of spiraling out of control. So
I agree. This one ticks all the boxes for me. Dark mode, don't need to create an account if you don't want to. And
great.
it's doing research for me that I don't feel like spending time on. So to me, this one is an A plus. I know we have not been scoring these, like Doug
Yeah,
DeMuro, how he gives a Doug score, but this one would receive a perfect score from me.
I have to give it a button rating. How many buttons would you push for this?
Go live
Five,
rating.
five go live buttons. So fun. That's awesome. Cool, Shannon. Yeah, it's been, it's really fun to see how this stuff unfold. Obviously, every week there's new news, there's new tech that comes out, or there's new tech that we're discovering. So it's really fun to kind of share these things with you. Super big news in the medical space recently, with DeepMind and Google kind of open sourcing their AlphaFold, I believe it is. So yeah, just tons of stuff going on. Happy to share it all with you here.
So much. So, I want to say thanks to everybody that joined us this morning. I can see, we've got loads of friends who are on. Please join us every Tuesday. We jump on around 7:45 Eastern, but we also share this on YouTube. So subscribe to our channel. Let us know what you're interested in. I know last week we got a lot of messages from people who are like, this is a really cool one. So I know that we're clicking the go live buttons with the folks who are interested in consumer based or consumer grade products. We also really like talking about sales and marketing technology because that is what we do all day long.
Yes, yeah. This is a nice kind of step aside. We're immersed in the productivity and the sales and marketing stuff, day in, day out. So this stuff's kind of cool too. So awesome.
Super fun. Well, thanks, Jason. I really enjoyed showing you this today, and I can't wait to see what you have for me next week.
Absolutely, it's going to be great. Talk to you soon. Smoz for the camera.